it stops Berserk taking a hit, so we can take these second missiles and not worry about it.
Missiles incoming!
Hey everybody, welcome back to Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. Chris here, and after last night's stream, I've kind of pushed on a little bit. It was a good stream. Great interaction from a lot of people. It was awesome, actually. We have, during the stream, created a barrier cutting off this part from this part. So here we're able to kind of, well, build up, fortify these planets. I'm basically creating fleets on every single world, because that means we have ships to send to reinforce our barrier fleets if things go wrong, which they have already. Barrier Fleet 1 already lost its Manticore in a fight. It was a tough battle, actually, and while I was doing it, I was kind of thinking to myself, why wasn't I recording this? But there you go. The build-up and things is boring. You guys don't need to see that. If you want to see that, then you can see it when you play the game. But now I'm trying to keep it to side missions and story missions, because that's more interesting. With the occasional skirmish thrown in just for a bit of a laugh. So I've been basically just putting fleets down and putting officers in charge of them. Unfortunately, we're building ships kind of one or two at a time, because we don't have enough Thylium. That should remedy itself as we garrison more and more of these planets. We're at 136. We don't have Aerolon. We don't have Sagittarion. Sagittarion will be picked up in the next turn, because we have a Manticore going there with an officer on board. Our strike fleet, our singular strike fleet, is not at full strength yet, but the only way to get it to full strength is to get it into fights. So that's what we're going to do. But once the strike fleet is finished, we will have someone cover Sagittarion, or is it Aerolon? Aerolon. We'll get another Manticore with some backup covering Aerolon. That will stabilize the whole region, and that will be all these two systems covered, which should bump that up. I may switch out my officers, because I've got a couple of officers who are CIC, who have ranked up and could have that really nice boost to their Thylium deposits. So, that 50% boost. So we want that. But yeah, things slowly. It's very, 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 very slowly. But as you can see from all the arrows moving all over this board, we've got things moving around. Strike Fleet 1 is on its way to deal with some hostile contacts. It's 500 each on Thylium and on that thing, RP, which we're going to need, because this is slowly going down, because I'm having to acquire officers all over the place. So we need more Thylium, we need more RP. We should get a nice boost from this chemical warfare as well, so fingers crossed. The Artemis might be on its way, which I know one particular subscriber will be very happy about. If you want to understand that, then just watch the stream. It's on the channel. It's there. Before we go anywhere, just give you a quick look at that. I know we've been staring at it, but you might not have read it while it was there. They are literally throwing everything they can at our barrier fleets, which means we should have some officers with some promotions due. That's Barrier Fleet 1. That's the one Manticore got killed on. That's good, because that means that we can put Artemises with that fleet. Their fleet size has just been upgraded. Sweet. Barrier Fleet 2? Just under. Fleet 3 is fine, so we'll grab you. Yeah. They've got their 50% Thylium on Fortified Colony. We need to switch this person out. As long as they've got, whoever we can put in there has got a fleet cap of 5,000. We won't have to shrink the fleet, so that'll be something. Let's keep going. Just under 500. 500. Oh, we've got another CIC, so we obviously want to switch them, get them some battles. Yeah, they're all 500. I'm gonna have to do something about that. We've got the officers now, so we can mix and match. It just costs us tiling to move them around, that's all. But anyway, we're going to be jumping in and doing this. Hostile contacts. Wow, they didn't attack. It's been like 3-4 turns where they've just been attacking constantly. So our barrier fleets get a break. Nice. Alright, let's do this. It's only a 500, so hopefully we won't have too much to deal with. The 600s just go mental. I mean, 600 Tylium or 600 Tylium or RP, they just go absolutely Looney Tunes on you. And I've got them the wrong way around, haven't I? Yes, I have. Come on, Chris. You can tell it was a long night last night. It was. Right. As you can see, brand new fleet. They've still got Viper Mark 1s on board, for crying out loud. I have had someone ask why I keep my Manticore so close to my main fleet. Why don't I send it out massively ahead? We don't know where the enemy fleet is going to deploy. If they deploy really close, then the Manticore could get shot straight away without being able to say, oh, what's that? So I like to keep it close, find out where they are, and then move ships around. If they're over here, then we'll send it off on its own, obviously, and kind of set up to ambush. If they're over here, I've got to move things around. If they're out ahead, then it's no biggie. You know, it's not. It's just elongating the battle, gives us more time to prepare. That's all it is. I have had some questions as to why I don't put the mines on the adamants. I never even thought about using the adamants like that. It might be something I do in the future, though. But that will be the future. That's not right now. We don't have enough firepower to work out that at the moment. And once we get 3 adamants and 3 berserk, then fair enough. I'll think about it. But we're going to keep all missiles for this moment in time. But we got a fight to do. Here we go. Come on. Why are you taking so long? Oh, lovely coffee.
Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1.
I do love this entry sequence with the whole jumping in thing.
Dratus contact.
4.
Marks are hostile.
Is that 4? Looks 4. We have the height advantage. With every other game, you want to be higher. In this, you really want to be lower because there's not many ships that actually have guns on the bottom that can do damage. In
Yes, sir.
real kind of destructive terms. Guns will tilt up. Tilting down, they don't depress very far. So being underneath, a lot better. You are miles away, aren't you? Alright, you might actually be a little too high, but it's good to be able to move up.
Yes, sir.
Alright, not going to launch Vipers yet. We're going to see what they launch. See, they're having to come down. Alright, just one wing of Raiders, so that's a Talon. What are the rest? Manticore. Boost to Raiders range.
Yes, sir.
Start coming like that.
So say we all.
Do I want you guys to move that far ahead? I don't think I do.
On it, Commander.
I want you to slow down, I think.
Yes, sir. Understood.
I think I want the Adamants to go up a little bit higher than you.
Yes, Commander.
That works better. Yeah. Basically, I want the Adamants to be between the enemy and the Berserk. Berserk don't have a lot of armor, as everyone knows. So if I can get them to focus on the Adamants or the Manticore first, I will. Alright, let's not launch missiles because we haven't got a visual on them yet. Let's launch some Vipers though. Go.
Hostile unit identified.
Nemesis. Nemesis. That's probably a Nemesis 2. Alright.
Yes, sir.
This looks like it might be a fairly straightforward fight, guys, unless they bring in some reinforcements. Which they could. It's always something to keep in the back of your mind. Anyone who's starting on the PS4 or the Xbox One versions of this game, never take it for granted that they don't have reinforcements, because they can always have reinforcements. And missiles. I don't want you firing on that. I want you firing there.
Yes, Commander.
Nemesis. There. Focus your fire there, though. And I want you to pull away. And we turn our guns up. I've had a question in the comments about why I keep my ships so tight together. A couple of reasons. One, battlefield control. If you have all your ships in formation, you're less likely to get confused as to where something's firing, when it's firing its missiles, things like that. Two, you're condensing your firepower, because both my Adamants will fire at one target, both my Berserks will fire at one target, which means they're concentrating their firepower against a single target. Now, the Adamants need that because they have less firepower now. The Berserks need that because it means that they take down targets much, much quicker, so they are less exposed to getting damage. There's obviously ships that don't go into that rule. Manticore is a scout. It's meant to be nippy and juke in and out and blow stuff up. But by doing this, it controls what goes where. I've seen fleet specs where they're spread out all over the place and everything. Then you have to go into different elevations and everything. Or otherwise, if you've got one ship firing its missiles, it could fire its missiles into a friendly ship because they're on the same level, and you forgot that it's turning that particular corner, and then you actually helping the Cylons by damaging your own ships. So it's one of those things I do to control what is happening on the battlefield as far as I am concerned. Then I only have to worry about the enemy. Also, it's my OCD. Everything has to be organized in computer games. In my life, it doesn't have to be. But in computer games, it has to be organized. Right. Vipers. I think we're okay. So I am going to go after your single squadron of raiders.
Yes, sir.
That's all our Vipers. Or should I? Yes, I should. They're going to start launching missiles. We will take the hit. They're going after them. Alright. We're going to accept this damage on the Manticore because that's how we roll.
Yes, Commander.
I want you to slow right down as well. Let's check out your guns. You can actually get that one, okay. Cancel that target. That target. That's the one I want. Thank you very much. Manticore is going to take a hit. No two ways about that. But it stops Berserk taking a hit, so we can take these second missiles and not worry about it.
Missiles incoming!
Okay, they missed.
So say we all.
The tech bay. Go after that. It was a nice idea. It didn't really work. That's unfortunate. We'll get the Talon soon. Which one are you attacking? You're attacking the top one. Defend that. Defend that. You changing into blue squadron. Blue squadron, if you could go after that ship, please.
Squadron target is confirmed.
Go. Nice, they got two of them. Alright, what have we got about missiles here? Not yet.
Understood.
Berserk should be able to take care of that target on its own. Awesome. Adamants accelerate away.
So say we all.
Manticore. You know what? No. Go.
Missile tubes prepped.
Alright, let's hurt this. Yep, we're good. We are very, very, very good. Select targets. Go after that. You are focusing your fire there. Well, the guy up top. You're already there. Awesome. Focus on the Nemesis, please. Thank you very much. Go. Alright, everybody. Introduce yourself to the Talon.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, we should be able to take this down. Focus all our fire on the right hand side of that. That should do it. Yep. They were attacking. Select targets. Talon. Awesome. Go. I kind of felt sorry for that Talon at the end there. Only kind of.
All contacts are down. Good job, Commander.
Okay, that kind of got a bit more complicated than it should have done. That was on me. But we're now at 820. Not really enough to do the story mission. We could, and the Australian could, switch the fleets though. Because we do have this fleet, the 3500 cap, so we could switch them out for the barrier fleet. That might be a good way to move ahead. Get something around here. Get an officer. You know, you pay the 500 RP to get them up to 3500, and then just use them. It's not a bad idea. Yeah. It's not a bad idea. I'll think about that one. Transfer to there. See, 6,500. I can't use that right now because we don't have a ship with enough fleet points to do it. So we're sticking with the Adamant Berserk hybrid thing. So barrier 1 and 3 are both on a 6,500 cap. That's nice. Let me think about that one, guys. Because we might have just found a way of making ourselves a bit more meaty. But anyway, I'll take a look into that. But that's today's mission, so thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, then please do hit that like button. Don't forget to comment and share. If you're new to the channel, like you saw, then please do consider subscribing. I did mention in the stream that there may be a extra stream this week, or the coming week, I should say. I'm working on that. It's a 100 subscriber stream. Just hit 100 subscribers, so thank you to everyone. And I want to say thank you, and the only way I can do that really is by doing an extra live stream. This is something I want to do for a living. This is what I like doing. I like entertaining you guys. I like doing the communication through the comment section. I love it all. I even like making the videos. It's fun. So that's my aim, to do that, and you guys are making that more and more possible every day as I gain more subscribers. So I want to say thank you to you lot whenever I can. So yeah, thank you. But more details will be that. Keep an eye on the front page of the channel, and it'll pop up on there. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at Rival Zone Gaming. As soon as I know what's going on, I'll stick it on there as well. Alright? Whatever, you lot take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.